Welcome back to Congo Children's Corner. And of course, I'm Kim. And next, our guest is Hood Inc. And then some great youth telling us about what they do with money. Everybody likes money, right? So we're going to learn about a money school coming up this summer. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Everybody excited? Come on, y'all, get some excitement in here. Okay,
Thank you.
okay. All right, so first we'll let you introduce yourself. You are?
I'm Elijah.
All right, Elijah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I like to do sports.
Any
Also-
specific sports?
Soccer.
Soccer? Okay,
I also like to draw, like do little animations,
okay,
make
great.
characters.
All right. And you taught yourself how to do that?
Yep.
And so
Yes.
now, how old are you?
I am 14.
14? So now you got to teach some other people. You know, that's how you learn better, too, teaching
Yeah.
others.
You learn things while teaching other people.
That's right. So we'll have to set you up to teach. Sound
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, that sounds
All
good.
right. And next we have,
Quran.
hi, Karan. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I like sports too. I like football and basketball.
Okay.
In school.
In school? Okay, earlier you told me sometimes. Do you like it a little more now?
Sometimes
You have a favorite subject?
math.
Math? I love it. Okay, good, good. And next?
My name is Genesis. I like to act and sing and is currently looking for at Arts Base High School.
Okay, that sounds like fun. Me too. I think I want to learn to act and sing. Never too late, right? All right, and you are here today with, we can start with you, Mr. Ron.
Okay. Pastor Martin, we love these children as they come. We try to inspire them to think outside of the box.
All right. And with you we have,
Hello, I'm Michelle Martin, and
Yes.
we are with Hood Inc., helping open opportunities door.
yes.
And we have actually two programs, but our major program is our youth money class. And we are excited to have our youth here representing our spring class. They just graduated.
All right. Woo-hoo.
From our spring class.
Congratulations. All right. So tell us a little bit about the class, what the cost, location, dates, all that good stuff.
The cost is free
Woo-hoo.
for all student ages 11 through 18.
Okay.
We meet at the Wilmington Public Library. The summer session will begin July 17th through July 21st. This is our first time doing 5 days straight
Okay.
at the library, and we'll be meeting from 12 noon till 2 p.m.
Okay. So that sounds like fun. That's a
Yes.
nice way to figure out what to do with your money that you're making this summer, maybe even and prepare. So tell us about your philosophy with money. For those of you who weren't here to hear this before, I really learned a lot from you guys the last time we were together, and I tried personally to implement some of these things at home.
Well, our philosophy with money is basically we want our students to learn how to manage it. So the very key first in our classes are to manage your money. So the very first class is money management, and then learning how to set financial goals. And then we proceed into the importance of work, why it's important to work. But when we're working, what are we going to do with our money once we have it? Are we just going to spend it all and then have zero at the end of the month? How do we incorporate building wealth in our community, building wealth in our home, building wealth as individuals? So we move on into five parts: money management. We have importance of work. Then we learn how the benefits of giving and saving. Then we move on to learning how to become credit worthy. And then the very last class that they complete is an investment class, investing in themselves and learning all about the different strategies to invest their money, that their money can grow. We teach them the 10-10-80 rule, but most of them like 80-10-10. So, but we're very adamant about helping them learn that 10% to give, 10% to save, and 80% is what they spend.
That's it.
I would just like to add, we also teach them to respect money
Okay.
and not to use it as an idol or anything. It's just a tool.
Right, right.
And just like a wrench, you
Right.
know, it's a tool to get what you need or get what you want.
Now, tell us about your envelope system. That's what I like to hear. Oh, maybe we can do, you guys know the envelope system?
Yes.
All right, so Elijah, why don't you tell us?
So the envelope system is basically you separate it into 3 parts. You have give, save, and spend. So 10% is, to save, 10% to spend, and then I think 5% to give.
Okay.
And then so basically when you save up enough money and you have something to spend, once you use up all your spend money, you can't spend it. You can't take anything out of save.
That's good.
And
That's
like
it.
give is for you can give back, the churches, maybe the homeless shelters to help others.
So that's good. Tell us, Karan, what you got of your envelope system and that.
What I got of the envelope system.
I need you to talk just a little louder for me.
What I got of the envelope system is you give 10 to spend, and you give 10 to giving, and you give 80 to spending.
So how would you, when you do your envelopes, are you sure you're gonna not take out of the other envelopes? You think you got some discipline yet?
Sometimes.
And it's important to give. So did you guys think about actually setting goals to give and having amount to give back prior to coming to the money class?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did? So tell us, Genesis.
Using the envelope system has really helped me be able to spend and be able to give away, because when I first started the class, I was like, 10% of my full income? No way. I mean, I was willing to give, but at first I wasn't willing to give as much. But then I learned that at the same time, I'm still saving a lot of money using that system. So it's really helped out with both me and my brother,
Okay.
who's not old enough to attend the class yet, but he's still learning from me and my parents.
That's so nice. That's so great. Yes. So again, I was very impressed because I had never thought of just separating the envelopes and I guess giving the philosophy to young people to implant early. So I think it's really important that you put that into place on a level where the young people could really do it. Just an envelope, not, if you can't get to an account or you can't do those things, we can all get an envelope or 2 or 3, right? We can all get 3 envelopes and learn how to save. What are some other important skills that you gained from money school?
Stocks,
Stocks, okay.
Credit.
Budgeting, all right.
What are needs and wants?
Needs and wants. So you tell me about your needs and wants.
Well, needs are sort of like clothing,
Uh-huh,
deodorant,
okay.
and sometimes accessories.
Okay.
And wants are like a new pair of Jordans.
Okay. How about you, Miss Genesis?
Well, needs for me are like basic, you got clothes, groceries, glasses in my case, which I don't have on right now, and medication, like basic things like that. And wants is kind of like you said, the new Jordans or the new KDs and stuff like that. Maybe a new gaming system in my point.
Okay, you like gaming systems?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Elijah.
Same like they said, needs or like clothes, food, all the things you would basically need. Wants, like video games or Jordans.
Okay, all right. And so have everybody's kind of put some discipline in place and started? Not yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm almost, I'm with you, Karan. We're kind of still working on those things too.
Well, one thing that we do to help them remain accountable is they're supposed to give their envelopes to their parents
Okay.
to help them until they're able to have that discipline on their own. They may want to give those two major envelopes, the 10% giving and the 10% spending, to their parents, or excuse me, 10% saving, and that way they have their spend envelopes for themselves.
Okay.
But the needs and the wants play a great part because it helps them to determine, do I really need this right now? So when we teach them how to set goals, that's part of the first class. They get a sheet, and it tells your money, what is your money goal? How do you want to achieve that money goal? Where are you going to keep the money for that money goal?
Okay.
So keeping those things fresh before them will help them in the future as they proceed to, if you want a game system, we're not saying don't get your wants.
Exactly.
We're not saying that, but we do want them to be able to have the discipline so that as they grow older, they'll be able to determine, okay, is this a good money management idea?
Right.
Or is this just me just spending it because I want it?
Okay.
Which, we can fall into that trap too.
Yes, we all can fall into that. And so you all learn that you're getting older and you're going to have to protect your credit.
Yes.
You want to tell me just a little something that you might have learned with that?
We learned the different types of credit and different types of investments,
Very good.
and which types of credit, and what they do, and it kind of helped focus on which one that you wanted when you start getting credit.
Very good. So we're not giving away all of what you're going to come and learn here today, but I'm pretty impressed with the skills that these young people have taken away. So even after they're gone and they're not in class, they still are remembering the concepts of what you taught them. So that's so very important. So congratulations to you all here.
Thank you.
All right, so we have another class coming up in July as well, right? You want to tell us about that?
July 17th through the 21st, the same concept. We actually integrate a game called Life, and the students, they become it's the hood version of Life, but they actually become that person throughout the remaining classes, so that they're integrating. If I'm a McDonald's worker, how am I going to balance my budget? Or if I'm married with 2 children under 5 in daycare, how do I balance that kind of budget? So I give them an income, I give them a scenario, and we work through it. We pick up, during the credit portion, they may take out a loan.
Okay.
Well, how are you going to pay that loan back? And, Genesis was my favorite during the Life class because she did not want to be married with 2 children, and she made a decision that I'm never getting married or I'm not having children.
Decided to hold on to all of that cash yourself, huh?
She couldn't believe daycare costs.
Well, I encourage everyone to take advantage of, again, it's free. We have so many opportunities here. It's really important that we take advantage of these free opportunities. And again, the ages are
11 to 18.
I'm going to let you give the information as we close so that we can emphasize. Come on out.
Please join us July 17th through the 21st from 12 to 2, ages 11 through 18. You can go to our Facebook page, Hood Inc. Success, and sign up and register through eventbrite.com. But we will be teaching your children about money management to develop better habits for their future.
All right. Well, I thank you all. Do you want to close out also, Pastor Martin? You're fine? She did a great job. I agree. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you all for coming and sharing your experiences with other young people. And we will be right back.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.